Clara, California. Robbie Gould to kick off hits inning 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out now comes Russell Wilson in season number 9, six-time Pro Bowler, as he gets set to lead this Seahawks offense.
It's week 17, Brandon, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it. He's not going to win the MVP award, but that doesn't mean to me that he shouldn't get strong consideration. I think he's been terrific this year.
He has, and I think the highest praise came from the coaching staff, telling us that he's been more vital to our team than any other quarterback in the league. If your coaches are saying that, you feel pretty good.
Yeah, I actually heard from an opposing coach earlier this week where he said, look, he's not going to win it, but he should. He's been the best player we played against this season.
At the 23-yard line.
Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. On third down, Wilson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Javon Kinlaw, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, left side complete to Lockett. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. Well, these two rivals played two of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the number 1 seed. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Well, of course, you want to find the end zone, but, you know, you go on the road, you get 3 points. I think you take it.
Yeah, pretty good start to the day for them, don't you think? Right? You go out there, get the 3 points. Now, look, it's not going to silence this crowd, but it might take a little bit of steam out of them right off the top.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. First carry for Raheem Mostert. Skirts by him at the 35. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there for the Niners. 35 yards on the ground. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And out of bounds right around the 20.
But just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Yeah, the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down at the 8-yard line. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for failing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch. And he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Raheem Mostert and the Niner offense getting the football back. Well, looky there. He's getting close to 1,000. I'm sure he knows where he stands. I bet if the offensive line didn't know, he made sure they knew. I'm closing in, guys. Final week of the season. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Garoppolo. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
And 10.
A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. And James has it. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and
Garoppolo now. This will be caught at about the 6. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner 1st down. They'll run with Mostert, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
at the 6-yard line.
One more time with Mostert. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now.
They'll run with Mostert. And this time he is in. Raheem Mostert with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. Now the 49ers have retaken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
But he decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
The kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Out comes the Seattle offense. We take a peek at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
A 49-yard gain.
Now Wilson on first down.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
He's got it, and he'll be out of bounds. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Again, Wilson to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run with Carson, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Raheem Mostert and the Niner offense getting the football back. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
19-yard line.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. Now Gold for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson stepping up. He's going to keep it. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes as his guys have now moved out in front. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. This one into the hands of Hurd. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To throw is Garoppolo. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo throwing the out route incomplete. It's James. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Seahawk first down as Wilson finds Lockett. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First down.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He'll check that down to Carson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd That's caught inside the 20. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Second and goal at the 49ers.
Second down and goal. Wilson flushed out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Hard throw, incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on fourth and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Deep 4. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on fourth down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
24-yard line.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Niner first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Garoppolo on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
5 yards. Now it's third and 5. From the gun on third down, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. It's a big play on third down for the Seahawks. 46 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
They'll run on first down. Carson, and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
From the gun, Wilson. Flush to his right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Seattle.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will make it into the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. Now Garoppolo. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Give him 32 on the play.
You know I'm going to lean towards the...
And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do in the 2-point conversion.
Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Wilson to throw. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Wilson. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
3rd down.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Here's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for George Kittle. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On 1st down, it's Carson, and he'll be brought down at about the 42. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Wilson now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll move the chains.
And the Seahawks.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So the victory here for Seattle. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when